The Boston Marathon. I want to run it, but it's such a big goal. Where do I even start?
You've summoned the one and only fairy psychology godmother. Did somebody say big goal?
I did. Who are you? What is this?
Fear not, Caroline. I'm here to help take your goals and make them a reality. Do you know what makes a goal?
Something big and exciting?
So close, but not quite. Let me introduce you to my secret weapon. SMART goals. SMART. It's like a magic formula for success.
SMART goals? Like, SMART goals?
Now, Caroline, SMART is an acronym. Let me break it down for you. First, we've got S. S stands for specific. You can't just say, "Ugh, I want to run the marathon." No, that's too vague. Let's break this down into the steps that you need to do to ensure that you can run with it. With that being said, let's get clear. So, for example, you might say something like, I want to do cardio and weights training every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 p.m. Does that sound like something you can do?
I think I can do that.
Okay, perfect.
But how do I know if I'm on track?
Well, sweet Caroline, that's where the M comes in. M stands for measurable. You need to measure your progress. Say something like, I'll run 20 miles total by the end of this month. Or, I'll write down which weights I use when I do my workout, so I'm aiming to increase the weight of my reps every week. Or, set a timer for 4 p.m. every day you're planning on going to the gym to make sure you stick to your schedule. That way, you'll know when you're getting closer to your goal.
I'm not even sure I could run 1 mile right now.
Caroline, that is where the A comes in. A stands for achievable. So don't set yourself up for failure here. Caroline, let's start small and build up. So for achievable, maybe that looks like saying, I'm going to run half a mile on the treadmill tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I'll try to go for 1. And then Friday, maybe 3.
Okay, I can manage that. But how do I keep going? What if I get stuck?
Caroline, it's like you're reading my mind. That is where R comes in. R stands for realistic. Your goal needs to fit with your life. Don't just say, I'll go to the Plex every day and run every day, and then I'll weight train every day. No. You're a full-time student and you have a social life. So, fit your training around your reality.
Yeah, I'd like to have some friends by the end of this.
Exactly. Me too. Finally, we have one of my favorites. T. Timely. So set a deadline. Don't say, I'll run the marathon sometime in the future in like the next month or something. That's not going to work. Set a specific date and then work backwards from that. Luckily for you here, these marathons are planned in advance, so there's not really any way that you can go around maneuvering this. But for this example's sake, you would say something like, I will run this marathon by April 21st.
Okay, so I set little goals along the way, like running 5 miles next month, 10 the next, and so on.
Exactly! Perfect! You're learning so well. Little goals, that's what we need to think of. You know what else helps? If you tell everybody, then all your friends will pressure you. Let's make it public. Let's follow through on these goals, and your friends can help you do that.
Sounds good.
Can you think of any examples that might help you tell your friends and prompt this?
Well, I could tell my friends and my family, and maybe I could post on social media to keep myself accountable.
Exactly! Create a supportive environment and turn those, hard to do behaviors and actions into habits. And let's also stop saying stuff like, oh, I have to run today. Let's try to turn that into, I'm running today because I want to be ready for my marathon. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm feeling so inspired now. I'm going to use SMART goals to make this happen.
Oh, perfect! Now remember, Caroline, stay smart and stay committed. You've got this. And when you're crossing that finish line, I want you to think of me and think of who got you here.
I will. I'll never forget you. TikTok, I don't need you. I have SMART now.